Here it is. I only put cheese on like one side, but I'm sure it spreads. Alright, yeah. Alright, so let's see, you're on high. What's the power on right now? You're up power level. Power level high. No, that's 7 seconds, not 7 minutes. Okay. On high. Okay. Anyways, while we wait for that to cook, I need to. I'll keep that around for instructions. Anyways, I guess I could, just talk about stuff. That I saw a wax wing the other day. Have you guys ever seen a wax wing? They're pretty cool. Let me pull up a picture of one. They're pretty cool birds. You're not missing anything. I'm just. There we go. See, this is what a wax wing looks like, and I saw one the other day, and that was pretty cool. What's really cool about wax wings is that it turns out they're here all year round, and we just never see them. I only see them during winter, but apparently they're around for a lot longer than that. We got a lot of cool birds around here, like the summer stringer. Not stranger, it's like stringer. Stringer. It's this cool orange bird, and it just eats wasps, which is really nice. I like anything that eats wasps. Wasps deserve it, and I just hate their guts. We got a lot of wasps around here, and I really hate them. I've actually never seen anyone get stung by a wasp, but they're just always in their face, in your face. They're jerks. Like you'll walk outside and then this wasp just comes up and stares you down, and then just sits on your arm and threatens to sting you unless you go back inside. Not fun. That's why I don't like going outside much in the summer. That's why I prefer the winter. But yeah. I guess we could admire the packaging. As you can see here, lasagna with meat sauce, no preservatives. I didn't really care. This is frozen anyways. This is gonna last forever. This is large sized. I wouldn't call this large. This is, I'd say probably like a dinner serving. Well, cook thoroughly right there. Keep frozen. Serving suggestion. Just 1 cup. I hope you don't expect me to measure out 1 cup of lasagna, because that's a little weird. As you can see here, 2 times the meat required by the lasagna with meat sauce standard. They got laws for this now. They got laws for this stuff. I'd like to see which law book that's written in. Always hand layered, always delicious, feeding family and friends since 1924. I'm eating this on my own, so yeah, I didn't really know that you hand layered the ricotta. That's cool, I guess. Um, yeah, it's a nice box. I like how the blue contrasts with everything else. You know, it's already. That's really cool of you, Tank. Can you do that less? He listened to me. Yeah, overall nice box. I hope it tastes as good as the box, because this is good. I don't think I've shown you guys Saturn yet on this channel. If you're, if you know me in real life, you definitely know who Saturn is. But if you're not someone who knows me personally and just somehow found my channel, you don't know who Saturn is, and I'm about to go show you. This isn't Saturn. This is Tank. He's different. It's dark. It's winter and it gets dark early. That's something that's not super good about winter. It gets, Okay, well, Saturn's not in here either. I don't even know where to look now. He's probably hiding somewhere. But you know what? We can just talk to Tank for the rest of the time. Hey, buddy. Tank's a good boy. He likes being pet a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I think our first lasagna instructions are almost done. As you can see up there, we got around 30-ish seconds left. We got a nice hummingbird feeder outside. I can smell the lasagna. But anyways, back to the hummingbird feeder. There were these ants that would always go in there because it's just what we put in there. It's just sugar and water, and so there were a bunch of ants in there, and I was like, oh man, those must be honey ants, because they were clear. These ants were transparent. Oh, it's time for the next part of our lasagna cooking. See, now we take the film off. Yeah, it's steamy. Anyways, we take the film off. Go throw that away. Put it back in. Pour. As you can see right here, 7 minutes and 30 seconds, but at half power. So we put 7, 3, 0, and we set the power level to P50. Is P50 not a thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, now we're only on half power. Anyways, back to our hummingbird feeder. There would always be these ants in there, I don't know how they would extract the sugar from the water. I saw a lot of them drown, and the hummingbirds didn't seem to care. And I was like, oh, those look like honey ants, cause these ants were transparent, they were super transparent for some reason, and so are honey ants. They're transparent. Should probably be using my hand more, because that's the only thing you've been seeing besides Tank. It's gonna be like my longest video, and it's going to be absolutely nothing. But low quality is what I strive for. I don't have a niche that I fit into on YouTube. I just want to get my stuff out there because I'm bored and I have nothing to bring to the table. Those are knocking sounds coming from my refrigerator. Anyways, this is like the fourth time I've interrupted the story. Sorry. Um, so these ants, they were just straight transparent, and they were orange. And I told my parents about them, and I was like, look, honey ants, and they were like, now hold on, son. What the heck is a honey ant? And I was like, no, it's true, I swear. And they looked it up, and of course, honey ants are real, but they live in Africa, not America. They don't live in America. So I felt dumb. Those weren't honey ants. Those were Argentina ants, which is equally stupid because we're not in Argentina. We're in America, completely different country. Like, it's not like, if the honey ants were called Botswana ants, then yeah, I'd be more skeptical if they lived here. But if I didn't know what an Argentina ant was, and you just came up to me with an ant in your hand, which would be kind of weird, but you come up to me with an ant in your hand, well, like this. Imagine there's an ant there. Um, yeah, you come up to me and you're like, hey, this is an Argentina ant, and I'd look at you and I'd be like, no, that's a honey ant, because we don't live in Argentina. Like, it'd make a lot more sense if it was Botswana ant instead of honey ant. I don't think they're in Botswana, but Botswana is in Africa. So, there's a little Christmas calendar. I haven't been moving it around very much, though. Today's the 19th. There he is. Stuff that rat in there. Stuff him in. There he is. But yeah. Our lasagna is right about 4 minutes. I think I might have remembered where Saturn is. There he is. Alright, so for the people who don't know me personally or just haven't seen Saturn, this is him. This is Saturn. He's a little kitty. But he's pretty big for a little kitty, like, absolutely massive. You see how big his paws are? Like, they're massive. Anyways, yeah. Saturn's, like, really young, but he's still, like, massive and also kind of fat. Because he's been eating Skippy's food. There's Skippy. He's been eating Skippy's food, and I don't know why. Because it's not good for you yet. Yeah, when we picked him up, they said his closest brother was only half his size. So he's a pretty big boy, and he's still considered a kitten. He's only like, what, you're 5 months old now? Like, that's still kitten, I think. Because they stop having to be nursed at 4 months. But yeah, that's Saturn. He's a pretty cool dude. He's my son. Anyways, now we're heading back into the kitchen. Okay, our lasagna still has 2 minutes. I'm not very good at stalling. What else can I bring up? I'm struggling at this point. I'm struggling. I had this video planned out. I was just gonna talk about random crap, not even acknowledge the fact that I put the lasagna in the microwave. And then I forgot every topic that I was gonna talk about. So let's go back to Tank. Oh, he's sleeping. Tank's sleeping. Tank. Hi. That's our Christmas tree. This is pretty cool. It's got pretty lights. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Alright, well, I had my favorite ornament here. I don't know where it went. But it's cool. It's gold. And, oh, wait, here it is. This one's my favorite ornament. Maybe it's gold. I can't tell in this lighting. And I'm not going to turn the living room light on. Only later. Yeah, I wasn't even focusing on the Christmas tree at all. Jeez, this camera's supposed to be better. Not that I'm using an actual camera, this is just my phone. You can tell because I'm holding it in one hand. If it was an actual camera, I'd be struggling. We now have 10 seconds left on our lasagna. We can dispose of this in the recycling. Our recycling is in the void. It's our lasagna. There it is. There's our freezer lasagna. It's kinda hot, so I'm gonna put on an oven mitt. That's not gonna work. But yeah, that's our lasagna, right in there. Subscribe for more cooking tips and tricks. There are tricks. I'm gonna show you how to do an ollie on a lasagna. Yeah.